So hybrid players are a real thing in Fortnite, but should they be? With NRG just announcing their signing of their first hybrid player to the Fortnite competitive roster, it got me wondering, do we really want to allow hybrid players in Fortnite competitive? Just quickly, for anyone who doesn't know what a hybrid player is, it's someone who plays with both a keyboard and mouse and a controller at the same time. So basically a hybrid player may be up in a 1x1 that they built using their keyboard and mouse. Once they get to the top, they may switch over to their controller to get the aim assist for the long range AR shots. So basically they'll pull out the controller to use aim assist and beam people out of the sky.
Not getting enough aim assist long range. Oh. Okay. 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 Okay, chat. Chat. Okay. Oh!
Or a hybrid player playing on controller may find themselves in a build battle and decide to opt in for the keyboard and mouse and work their way up for the high ground a lot quicker. And yes, Fortnite do allow this with the setting that allows for multiple inputs at once. And a lot of keyboard and mouse players are starting to go towards this hybrid system just so they can use aim assist. And it is completely broken. Like, aim assist now even allows you to lock on and trace people through walls. And if you don't believe me, have a look at this clip. What epic employee thought, oh, this would be a great idea to let them track other players through walls and builds? Look, obviously I'm biased in the situation. I'm a keyboard and mouse player, but I can understand that there's both pros and cons to both. So for keyboard and mouse, you've got a more fine-grained customization ability with the keybinds and all that. You've also got the scroll wheel edit reset, which is absolutely OP. But then you've got zero aim assist. And pros for the controller is aim assist. That's really all you need. But a massive con for the controller is that they have to manually scroll with the paddles to get to each weapon. Look, to me, if you're able to hot swap between a controller and a keyboard and mouse, look, I'm very impressed because I can barely use a controller. But if you're hot swapping to get rid of the negative side of either one, that's where it sort of becomes an issue. But look, we can all agree they both have their pros and cons, but you learn to play with them. So if you're playing with both just to get rid of the negatives, yeah, it just seems a bit strange to me. Don't get me wrong, it's a great idea, but should it be allowed? I don't have a problem with this being in pubs, but for competitive lobbies, I feel maybe Fortnite should probably lock down the settings to only allow for one input. And it's not even the fact that people are using two different types of inputs. I think my issue here is just aim assist, really. Because aim assist is just broken. Like these clips, there's some clips coming out these days that are just insane. Like of players who have never played with controller. They've been a keyboard and mouse player forever, jumping on a controller and the first game they play absolutely beaming people out of the sky or from across the map.
I didn't press. What? Bro! Come on, chat! Come on, hey, listen. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. You console play, y'all on some fucking bullshit, brother. Y'all on some bullshit.
But imagine if this happened in another competitive game like Counter-Strike. Imagine if players could just hot swap out for a controller just to get aim assist in a close quarter situation. I don't know, that's just some food for thought. But to me, I think I reside on the side where competitive lobbies maybe should just be locked down to having one input. And look, I know that's a lot of work, having certain settings allowed on for certain lobbies. That's just my thought. But yeah, my mindset here is for someone who plays on keyboard and mouse, knows the disadvantages that they are playing with, and they get really good at playing around those disadvantages. And I think that's the idea of the game, right? Same with the controller. They know the disadvantages that they have by playing with a controller. So if you're playing with both and just getting rid of the negative side of both, it just makes it unfair. I don't know, that's just me. It'll be interesting to see what happens when we have a lot more of these hybrid players playing in Fortnite competitive who make their way into the Cash Cups and the Fortnite Champions League comps. Because I don't think there is any hybrid players right now playing at LANs. So it'll be interesting what happens when we get the first one. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below of what you think should happen with Fortnite hybrid players playing competitive lobbies. And if you'd like some more content, subscribe, like the video, show me some love, and follow all my other socials. I'm stalky on everything else. But until the next video, take it easy, and I'll see you next time.